Mehmedinovic. I'm presenting photography today. About 7 years ago, I started 7-8 years ago. I used to do a lot of cross-country traveling. I would get in my car, I would spend 2 or 3 days on the road, so I figured that I should have a creative endeavor of some sort. And I didn't want to do a documentary, it didn't sort of make sense, so I said, why don't I just do landscapes and some interesting things that I come across in a way. So the whole point of the project that I got started is to get these kind of genuine or interesting moments that people do, so we take sometimes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sometimes 10 hours worth of shooting. You go on some remote locations, things like that. So some of the photos I was going to present today were some of the interesting moments along the way, along this journey, where certain things happen that we weren't expecting. People like having fire blown into them, these kind of very like stark images. But it's, along this process, people take risks. When you do these long shoots and people start getting kind of spontaneous with it and they take some risks, and sometimes very interesting photographs come out of that. And I was going to present some of them today. What I liked about it immediately when Kayla, contacted me and she said, we're doing a group show that's multimedia show, and you don't really see that much. Unless you go to an art show that's kind of a straight art show, you don't see something like this. I haven't quite seen it anywhere. So I thought this was interesting. Let's see what kind of a mix these guys can come up with, and let's see what kind of a flow we can have on that night. And I knew there were some other photographers, and I knew it's going to be a bit of a variety. So I was interested, how things are going to come together. In all honesty, again, psychologically speaking, it was interesting to go to a group show. Usually, with photography, you're dealing with a single show. It's kind of a straight gallery, and it's it's white and it's proper. And when it's something different, a lot about this project is quote-unquote not typical. And I thought an atypical place to present it is also a good idea. So one other thing I'm planning is kind of along the lines of what you guys do here, is to present photos off of projections off the sides of buildings and stuff. Kind of a bit of an atypical distributed photography. My name is HARUN MEHMEDINOVIC. I'm a raw artist.